Well, hello there. I don't imagine anybody's actually in yet, but I do like to start the stream off as though there's an audience, just so that I can be like, "Ah, hi! This is a nice little intro and outro for whenever I do these streams, and then I repost them over onto my YouTube channel." So we'll see if if anybody actually pops in. I don't know. This is a late one. Starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time in these United States, and most of my usual Twitch audience is in Europe, so they're probably all um, winding down to the night or very much in bed already. But I figured I'd hop on here, see if there's anybody on the America side of things who would like to check out the stream, and you know, I wanted to make a little bit more progress in the game. It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla again. So we're just going to pick up where we left off. And as promised in the previous stream, I took care of a lot of the piddling little tasks like running around and finding treasure chests, because it's not very fun to watch a stream where somebody is just running from house to house grabbing treasure. Maybe it is. Maybe that's the sort of thing that people want to watch. Hey Laura, how you doing? Bit till Molly is done with dance class. Nice. Oh, it's good to see you. I do wonder sometimes about like when I see people playing games on Twitch streams, they do seem to be doing a lot of the menial tasks live on stream. And to me, that seems boring. I'm like, oh, come on, show me something cool in the game. But I'm a weirdo, and I want story, and I want plot development and events and so forth. A lot of people tune into Twitch just to like kind of chat with the streamer, and so I guess if I were doing some of the more menial stuff like hunting around for treasure chests in the game, that would kind of not take up my focus, and then I'd be more engaged with the chat. So I don't know. I don't know what the correct solution here is. I just know that for me, if I was watching, I'd rather have that stuff out of there. So I took care of it while you were gone. I did a bunch of treasure hunting, cleared out almost all the treasure on the map, and left only the stuff that requires me to raid enemy bases and such. So we can go in there. We can do some raiding and nab some treasure. So come on along. It's going to be a good time. Back into my gaming mode, and I'm going to turn the audio for the game back on here. So I'm guessing you can hear the grumbling, growling Vikings. Well, they just stopped. So how's life been, Laura? What have you been up to? I figured out if I put chat on both sides now, doesn't matter what I'm doing, I'm good. That's a weird little glitch that keeps happening. Every time that I finish loading a game, it immediately takes me to my menu screen. Why would it do that? Don't know. Who's singing over there?
They must be finished now. If you have any other business, it may be wise to do it now. Let him cool down. I could speak to Volka first. Get this weight off my mind.
The king is not going anywhere.
We could go talk to Volka. A Seer's Solace. There we go. Okay. Let's go have a word with Volka. I think she lives up on the mountain. I think she lives up there.
Come and drink.
Not much. Enjoying my summer. My summer with Molly. Mentally prepping myself for the next school year. That's fair. I've just been challenged to a drinking competition. Oh, well, apparently I just start... No, this isn't the contest. You can't just start drinking. Settle down. You got to talk to the lady.
Hey, Tekla. What is brewing?
Alvis tells me this brew is too strong. Think you can handle a few rounds?
I think I can. I'll match horns with you.
Nú, ein mánuður muni koma bráðlega. Sá mikið að gera og muni megi sitja og frjósa í myrkri.
Oops. Drink. 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 Drink.
Think you can match horns with me?
Yes. Considering the fact that I messed up once already and have already drained a horn before you. Ooh, I forgot about the staggering mechanic. This is concentration in the highest order. Third beer. Yeah!
Mead is my lifeblood.
That was well drunk. Well done. Well drunk done.
It's good stuff, Tekla.
Drink. Let us amuse the gods.
The gods love when you stumble around. It's their favorite thing.
Is there no one who will go around with me?
I need to go roll around in the snow for a bit. That'll sober me up real good. Hey, you know it's always good after a heavy drinking competition that makes you see things all blurry and wobbly? Climbing up a sheer cliff face. I find that always takes the edge off, you know? Oh god, that is... I've never actually noticed how heavy the, like, wobbling is after drinking in this game. Mostly because I've never climbed a sheer cliff face directly after doing so. But it goes pretty quick, so. Laura, can I ask you about audio? Am I loud? Is the game loud or quiet? Can you let me know how you feel about stuff? Ooh, ore. Oh, might be a little more careful. Okay. He's actually planning on going this way towards the Volva's house. So, fun old Norse, what's the word I'm looking for? Vocabulary. Volva actually refers to a seeress, or a woman who practices Seither, the art of divination, or perhaps even manipulating the future. There were men who did this. And often the Volva would have a male assistant. but it was considered to be an emasculine art. Men were supposed to be more direct and in your face, and women were supposed to be more wily, crafty, and thoughtful. So I think it's interesting that the prime deity of the Norse faith, Odin, is, famous for foresight and for divination. Odin practiced womanly arts. But within the Norse culture, a man who engaged in such arts would be called ergi, which I heard used as an insult in the beginning of this game. She called the guy ergi, and that's basically her calling him a girly man, which is ironic given that she's a manly girl. The sex dynamics and stuff throughout history, we see a lot of the same traps that people fall into over and over again. But I would say that in terms of like the flexibility within cultures for masculine and feminine, for this time period, for their geographic location, the Norse were actually pretty forward. Like they were pretty progressive. Women could own property. Women often became elders and stuff.
Hamuram. Volka? Hush. I need silence to hear the songs of nature. Hamuram. Hamuram.
Svala. She gives praises and she is greeted.
For your hearing I hearken, O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya. I give you thanks for
Turn it
your
up a wee
gift
bit.
of Seder.
She gives thanks and she is blessed.
Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me?
I have come for your advice on a private matter.
Come.
Is your mother well?
Clearly
Her
not.
mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs.
I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust or a delirium caused by the cold, but
Describe it for me.
after 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A graybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him.
The High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you, deliver a message. Only through Seder will you see more clearly and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long.
What are you brewing?
An elixir to loosen your huer and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams. It
Historically-
may confuse or disorient you, but you must take note of all you see. Drink.
There's some debate among scholars as to whether or not
If you seek true understanding.
Seder involved intoxicants or substances that would alter the mind. There's absolutely no debate as to whether or not they would act that quickly. No, they would not. If it acts that quickly, it's going to kill you.
I saw nothing, Volka. Felt nothing. Harvey! Harvey! Harvey!
Skulls.
Welcome, dead.
Who is Skuld? Who is Havi? Havi is a name for Odin.
Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive?
Brother, you're hanging out with a wolf. Is that normal for you? So,
What is this?
some symbolism for you here. He's been seen with a wolf. The wolf is evocative of either Garm or Fenris. Neither are a particularly good omen. Garm is the wolf who guards the gates of Helheim. You've also got Fenris, who is the wolf who eventually kills Odin. Urður here, and these other women, these are Norns. Those who spin the fates. There are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Those are important figures in Norse mythology. They don't just read the future, they influence the future. They weave fate. They're heavily associated with Valfarin, with Odin. That's cute.
Sigurd! Brother! What is this?
There was no other way, Javi. Our fates are fixed.
Sigurd!
She called me Havi. That's a name for Odin. And he's got an arm off. Hey, Lynn. Hey, how you doing?
Sigurd! What has happened?
This was not for you, Javi.
That was one big wolf.
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here.
God, I thought What was that?
Tell me everything.
I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf.
Odin and the Nornir were there. Odin's hall opened to me. I think I'll go with Odin and the Nornir were there.
I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting the threats of fate. They were watching me.
Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends.
Bad things happened to my brother, Sigurd.
And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow.
You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
I think it represents something entirely different, but I'll explain that in a few.
I saw the gates to Odin's Hall of Slain Champions. They opened for me.
Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined.
I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy.
Did you reach the summit of this mountain?
I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I awoke.
The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your vision.
That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family.
The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message.
No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right.
You will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Didn't work out well for him, though. To be fair. Okay, so here's my hot take on that scene. Sigurd, my brother, called me Havi. Havi is one of the many, many names of Odin. So it's odd that he referred to me that way. The other weird thing about that dream is the fact that Sigurd was with a wolf and then had his arm bitten off. Specifically, his right arm bitten off. That is super evocative of Tyr, who is another important figure. And so, I'm actually going to interrupt the game here for a moment, and I'm going to call your attention elsewhere. I'll keep this on. Over here is my altar. This is where I keep my matches, and this is where I keep my lantern, and this is where I keep my effigies. And unfortunately, it's also where the spinny handle part of my lantern falls off, broken, and not allowing me to turn the wick up on my lantern anymore, which kind of sucks, because I kind of wanted to light that. Give me a second here. I don't think it broke off. I think it just fell off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Then I've got my nice little strikeable matches with their strikeable match base. These are not my matches at all. These are Indigo's. But I will light the lantern for you. Want to know what's great about having floors literally made of asbestos? You can drop a match on them without much worry. You can also then accidentally put out your lantern if you're really brilliant. There we go. Put this on there. And then lower the wick down just enough to get a nice little flame going. So what I wanted to show you was this little altar over here, of which I'm very proud, and I want to get some better lighting for it. I want to get some candles and stuff like that to really play it up a bit. But let's see here. So on the left-hand side, I have a small statue of Tyr, and on the right-hand side, I have a small statue of Odin. They are sitting by two bands, or two bangles, with each at their base. And I'll bring those over to show you a little more closely, because I'm actually very pleased with these. I made these. These were a labor of love. So this is Odin's band. That's not my work. I didn't make that. I bought that off of Etsy from a blacksmith. And it has two ravens at the end, Hugin and Munin. And then I have Tyr's band, which at the very end, I know they didn't actually have cups back then. They had mead horns. But the cups with the little piece of what looks like amber or something in the end of it, they kind of look like mead cups. And Tyr was the god of oaths and justice and and promises and oaths were sealed with a drink. So I got this one. It's bronze, so it's a little brighter and cheerier, and I feel like that's Tyr is a little bit brighter. So these are the things I made. This is Odin, and you can see he has his ravens sitting on his shoulders, and then he has little cross hatching and stuff around his hood. He's got his beard clasped, and a nice rune on the front there that's symbolic of his energies. And I hate to admit it, but I can't remember which rune it is. But it's strongly tied with him. Indigo would know. Indigo's like really good at rune scrying, actually. And this is Tyr. And Tyr, as you can see, has one hand and is missing the other because it was bitten off by the wolf Fenris. Now on his back, that's his rune. I think it's called Tiwaz. It's Tyr's rune, and it represents direct action and forward motion and power. And I put his hair in little plates. So he's got little braids on either side. You'll notice that Odin here is missing an eye, and Tyr is missing a hand. And I don't think... Oh, thanks, buddy. As the Irish say, all deals are better sealed with the drink. 100%. So, did you use a pen that burn marks on the wood? Great statues, by the way. I used a little wood burning kit. It's like it has like a long electric cord, but it looks kind of like a weird pen, and it gets dangerously hot at the end. So I did actually burn that into the wood, and most of it I just eyeballed. I didn't actually like draw anything on there. I think for both of them, I just sort of, when I carved, and I just sort of, I was using a knife, and it was very important for me for some reason while I was working on these. It was like a fever dream while I was working on them, because it's like kind of a religious thing for me. Like, not kind of, it is a religious thing for me. But I really wanted to make both of these with no motors. I have a Dremel tool that I use for cutting wood and stuff like that. But these ones I wanted to cut by hand, and I chapped my fingers and got cuts and raw patches all over my hands from so much whittling. But I'm actually really pleased with, like, if you look at the details on Tyr's jacket, those are supposed to be little lamellar plates of armor. Each one of them would be a piece of metal with two holes, so that you could run a leather thong through the hole, and you would weave that in between all of them, and then all of those plates of metal would kind of jangle together. It's an old-fashioned form of plate mail that they did have during this era. In fact, lamellar made with leather rather than metal was probably more common than any chainmail or anything like that. So it's a very old traditional kind of clothing. And I gave him, he was originally supposed to have the nose guard, because the traditional Norse form helmet, the Spangenhelm, has a little nose guard that comes down here. But I cut the whole line in a circle around the top, and then went, oh no. And I thought about going deeper with his brows and nose, like to make the piece of metal, but I was afraid I'd mess up his face, and I was so pleased with how this came out that I really didn't want to mess with it. So I just was like, you know what, he's wearing one that doesn't have that. I wanted him to have the one with the cool eyepieces and the nose. There's a classic helmet they have in a museum that's like that. So if I ever carve another Tyr, it'll be like that. I love watching videos of how historic armor would have been made. Really want to make my own. I'm right there with you. Like, I'm super enthusiastic about the idea of making my own mail. And you could literally just take wire, wrap it around a tube, and then cut. and you wind up with lots and lots of little C-shaped links, and then you would connect those, and then I suppose find some way of soldering them, and then connect another one and connect another one. You make a whole length, and then you go up above that, connect another one. It's the amount of work, the amount of labor that went into making just a male shirt. That's why leather armor was much more common, because A, they didn't have the iron available. That's why they went raiding, is because they were short on mineral resources. Well, and among other things, but that's a lot of what they went for was metals. And so, I thought that was, it would be cool to make that, but that would have been so expensive at that time period. If you were wearing a mail jacket, you would have had to have been, a Thane or a Jarl at the least. I like armor as well, but don't know too much about how to make them. I've spent so much time at like blacksmiths shops and stuff at like folk museums here in the States and abroad. I really, really respect that art. I think it's cool. Plate style armor has always interested me. I watched a guy make a modern hybrid plate armor recently. Plate can be really cool, and if you articulate it well, it can actually be surprisingly light and mobile. But again, that takes craftsmanship and time like you wouldn't frickin' believe. There were also some historic cases of the samurai making armor suits from folded papers. I hadn't heard about that. That's interesting. I wonder if that works into the lamellier armor, because they used a number of different materials. Mostly, I think it was leather with a form of lacquer over the top as a sort of adhesive. So despite the fact that it was made up of many, many pieces, the lacquer held it and almost made it into one plate. But the samurai, it's funny that those are like two opposite sides of the planet, and yet I feel like the Vikings and the samurai had a surprising amount in common. Both sort of warrior poet cultures. So something similar, I believe they tested the armor and it seemed to work really well. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, paper, honestly, you ever done that thing where you try to fold a single piece of paper 7 times? Because you can't do it. Because you're not strong enough. And you never will be. So anyway, the reason that I brought these guys over is because this particular part of the game talks about 2 particular characters from Norse mythology. You've got Havi, which is Odin, and then Sigurd lost his arm and was hanging out with a wolf. That's very evocative of Tyr here. So these 2 characters in Norse mythology, I think, are going to be really, really pivotal in the story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And question, have you played the new God of War Ragnarok? No, I haven't. Because Kratos can't beat Thor, so shut up. So those games are all about is Kratos is so strong he can beat all the gods. Maybe that works in Greece, you wiener, but not where I come from. Well, I don't know what that was, but I think I just lost audio, so not ideal. Oh dear. Yeah, you don't want that to fall. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing. Okay, I just lost audio for a second because I accidentally knocked over my little mixer guy. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. All right. Then I'm gonna get back to the game. I'll quit goofing around with my mythology nonsense. I just get so excited. It's just such a fun game with a fun story and fun symbolism and lots of great stuff. So I'm gonna get right back in. So we'll head out here. She's actually got, you'll notice, one-armed. What's this? What's happening? Loud noises. the Night Guy has gifted a tier 1 sub. Wow, thanks, Night Guy. Appreciate you, buddy. This is a depiction of Tyr. He's the one-armed god. Also, who else has she got here? That doesn't look like a sword. It looks like a spear and a shield. We look at his face. His eyes both look the same. So I don't think that's Odin. Because if it was, he'd have an eye out. So I don't really know what to expect from that one. Hacknot, hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Offerings to Velka. 2 chickens from Snefrid to anoint her crops. 1 sheep from Thora for her child's blood blessing. 1 goat from Dag for more skin salve. Skin salve, huh? What you been up to, Hanknot? Good to see you. I know it's been a wicked long time since I've streamed. What is even happening? Nagai is gifting more subs. Oh my god. Hanknot just got a sub as well. Thanks, buddy. Do you hear the shark jumping into the boat there when that happens, or is it just me who gets it loudly in his ear? Okay, so you do. All right, good. Because I freaking love that scene when it just freaking jumps up on the boat and you're like, ah! Jaws is a terrific movie. The snow particles in this are so... Oh my god, yeah. This game, honestly, it still looks phenomenal for today. If you came... My guy, my lord, man. What? It's one for Indigo as well? Holy crap. Night Guy's just handing out subs. Thanks, buddy. That's awesome. This is a great way to get started again. But yeah, if you launched this game today, I'd be like, well done. Well done. Found out recently that the shark from Jaws poster was a Mako shark. Really? Well, that's it. I wonder if that's why they say in the movie there's a scene where they've got all the fishermen gathered around and they have caught a shark and they're like, oh, this is definitely the one that killed the Alex Kittner boy. And it's not the right shark. And Richard Dreyfuss is like checking out the bite radius on it. He's like pulling a tape measure across the mouth and stuff. And they're like, what kind of shark is it? And the one guy goes, I think it's a Mako. So I wonder if they were referencing their own poster there. Jaws is 50 years old this year. Like, that staggers my mind. Oh, hey, dude.
Your Ira is growing fast.
Fast, but not big. A little rabbit, that one.
Small and quick beats big and slow. I'll start taking her on raids soon.
Would you please? It would give me a break.
You're not going to bother turning and saying hi or anything, huh? You've got awesome hair, Guzrin. When we went to see 28 Years Later at the theaters, they had promotional stuff for Jaws 50, and I was like, shut up. That's incredible to me. They might have been... oh, wait, I'm good. I moved across the country, started working on a new plane, and now I'm on summer break. Nice. That's fantastic. What kind of plane is it? They might have been... I saw a TikTok that just showed the actual shark on the poster, and it's still there preserved. Neat.
Good, Mundur. It appears your ship is like one of Holger's stories. Never quite finished.
Get me some decent wood and I can finish it in a week. But Styrbjorn won't gift me any.
There was a little plunder at Avaldsnes, but if I come across any, it'll be yours.
C-130H. I'm going to have to look it up. I want to take a... I'm going to... No, wait. Don't you lie to me, Hanknot. C-130J. All right. I'm looking it up. the Super Hercules, huh? Ooh, that's a big one. Oh, still a prop plane, though. Nice. Man, I love those old prop planes. They're super cool. That thing's a freaking tank in the air. Goofy looking nose, though. Not sure if I like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to have to call it out. Oh, it's a cool plane. Did you see how he was splitting the wood? Look at this. They even took the time just in the background, like, yep, he's got stakes in there. And that's how you would have split a log, and that's how you would have made boards back then. You didn't use the sawmill. You'd work with the grain of the wood to make it stronger. So you split the log. Oh, you can hear Owen Reardon talking about that right in your head. You do's. Wedges or an old-fashioned froe. And you'd split the log with the grain, giving it the strength. That's all from me. Slán go fóill. What's this person got to say?
Caught anything?
Not today. The fish aren't biting. Too many passing boats churning the water.
I lack the patience for pole fishing. I would have better luck with my bow.
Shooting fish with a bow. That could work.
On the contrary, Eivor, when we get a fishing rod, it's one of my favorite parts of the game. Okay. Let's see here. I grew up in the OG Call of Duty World War II era, and immediately after seeing C-130, my brain went to enemy AC-130 above. AC-130 abound. Inbound.
They must be finished
Classic.
now.
The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter.
All right. I'll go see him now.
Ready to face the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Excellent, King Styrbjorn. I will take this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom in it.
Good. It is all I can hope for. May the...
Hi, stepdad. Or adopted dad.
May the winds favor your voyage, Guthormer.
Hi, kind of dad. Speaking of woodwork, I got gifted a really nice book on how to build wooden shelters for long-term survival. I can't... Oh, that would be cool.
And explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
Yeah, you're also fat and old. Ha 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 ha!
King, I mean to embolden you against your enemies and your own poor judgment.
You know nothing of my judgment. You know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows his place.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances? Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
If you wait for victory to be guaranteed, you can be annihilated in that time too. Eivor with the eye war paint is badass. Yeah, I had to. I gave her the little raven on her side too. Sunan. Do we have no allies? We can't negotiate with brutes. Your diplomacy is cowardice. No, I'm gonna go with do we have no allies?
Do we have any allies to speak of? Or is that your excuse to do nothing?
Your confidence blinds you to so much in plain sight, Eivor. Day and night I toil to forge ties with clans to the north. Very soon you will see the fruits of my efforts. Only then will you understand.
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Varin. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward, Lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Is that hang on. Anyway, I just wanted to drop in and say hi. I have to wake up early because I'm going on a road trip and mountain hiking for a few days. Nice. That sounds awesome. But good to see the stream again. Good to see you again, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. I hope you enjoy your hiking. I hope you have a great trip. Sounds like a great time. Take care, buddy. Bye.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go. Think only of the days to come, of your future and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Sigurd has come! Down at the docks, his ship is here!
There are some seriously cool beards in this game. Beards to admire. Family Matters. It's a rare condition in this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Sometimes it's something even harder to find. Anybody remember that show, Family Matters?
Hey, careful with that one. Avon!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked raincoat. Have you been worrying without me?
Ah, and you, soul-cured Vikingar. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
It's just the start. Randvi, my dear wife. Your husband returns. Bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes. Basim and Hytham. We met in Miklagard, and they showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation, and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps, if you're standing safely beside him. He must like you.
Eivor. Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away. This morning we traded with a ship.
Yeah, their
passing
armor is
south.
really neat.
They told
I like
us
Sigurd's
Eivor
look.
the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. For that, your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
Fantastic. That's the best kind of curse.
My son, welcome home.
Father,
Sigurd is decked out in all the finest.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead.
and no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjotve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
So I was actually thinking of, because I get so freaking hot in the summer, I was thinking of doing
Rusland we barreled down
Sigurd's
the Volga
haircut.
River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself.
Miklagard.
These we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my horn. For this is only a taste of things to come.
Can somebody look up Miklagard for me?
Raven clan starts anew.
Skull, Sigurd.
Skull! And you, Eivor, I have something special for you.
Seeing all these cool fur capes makes me want one. I've got an old fox pelt that would look great. I had, when I was a kid, my grandfather gave me some pelts. I think I might still have the foxtail someplace around. I also support the Sigurd cut. Nice.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
I might well do it.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first. To my first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes, you are stuck with me, Dringur. Now drink. Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
Thor, famous for his drinking ability. I should have gone easy on you. Like everything.
You have been away too long, brother. You do not know the spiced cake of Tekla's meat.
It does have a new taste.
Constantinople. Okay, so they went to the Middle East. Constantinople, Istanbul, not too far from Damascus.
I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basim, I regaled him with tales of our homeland.
That's where they met
And it was
Basim.
then I felt a heart longing to return once. Come. This brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea.
Wait, then you've seen that Viking graffiti? That's awesome. There's evidence that they traveled so far, and the technology of Miklagard, meaning the great city. That makes sense that they would call it something like that because it must have been absolutely amazing to them. The technology of the Arabic peoples or Farsi peoples, that basically the Middle Eastern cultures had so much math and astronomy and science and technological development. Their steel was leagues ahead of anything we were making in Europe. They were creating high carbon steel. We were basically just creating shiny armor at the time. Isn't there graffiti that's basically like Torbjorn was here? Yeah. There's another famous one that says someone wrote while someone fucked. So basically it was like a lady was scribbling out the graffiti while somebody was giving her the business. Having fun. Like the Vikings were well traveled here as well. There have been a lot of Viking burials found here along the northern coast. Yeah, I mean there's evidence to suggest that not only did they raid in those territories, but for centuries before that, they actually traded with people. It was when Christendom gained hold and the Christians started refusing to trade with the heathens that their resources became cramped. And they essentially were like, well, first they started doing this thing where they would wear 2 necklaces. They'd have Thor's hammer around their neck, but then they'd also have a cross around their neck. And when they met Christian traders, they'd just flip them, just swap them out. They'd be like, yeah, I'm wearing a cross. See, everything's good. But when the Christians caught on to that, they were like, all right, fine. We'll just take it. If you guys are going to be so prickish about it and you're going to refuse to trade with us, then you think we're monsters? We'll show you monsters. And so they just started taking what they needed. But there's a lot of historical evidence to suggest that the Norse people were actually accomplished traders and respectable travelers for centuries before the so-called migration period. Ireland at one point was a premier exporter of limestone, flint, and many other natural resources. Yeah, well, it makes perfect sense that they would want to trade with them. Norway, from what I understand from talking to the folks at like Maihaugen, or not Maihaugen, Gudvangen, you're living in a fjord So you've got a huge mountain on one side, you got a huge mountain on the other side, and then you're in the little valley with the water. Cool. You got a secure source of water. That's nice. There's plenty of waterfalls coming down that you can get, and then you've got your fish down there. Cool. How do you farm? Because during certain times of the year, when the light is coming from this angle, your entire village is in shadow, no matter what time of day it is. So how do you grow plants that need sunlight? And then is the soil, rich in the nutrients that it needs? If you start mining in Norway, are you gonna find a lot of iron? As it turns out, no. Mineral deposits here and there, but it's everybody's got something different. And that's the heart of trade. That's why we go, because I'm sure Norwegians had plenty of things to offer in trade for the goods that they picked up. But those other countries had goods that Norway needed, that Denmark needed, that Sweden needed. And so if you're all of a sudden cut off from those resources, you don't really have a choice now, do you? So everybody makes the Vikings out to be these, these aggressive, vicious monsters. Well, yeah, they were. They pillaged and they stole and, not cool stuff. But if you're starving, what do? You're going to steal a loaf of bread. Like, it's going to happen. Fun fact, my ancestors owned a village along the northern coast of Northern Ireland that sailed coal, flint, and limestone to all parts of the world. Cool. Coal, oh man, coal would have been so useful, especially for the forges.
Brotherhood of Shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you. A weapon for the finest warrior I know.
Hytham looks anxious.
Beautiful craftsmanship. What kind of smith makes a weapon like this?
It is less a weapon than a tool. One we have used for centuries to fight injustice and evil.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wristblade is a sacred
Do
tool.
not make a fetish out of cold metal, Hytham. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should ride on the underside of your arm to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have.
What mistake is that?
I like it.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to...
A good start, Eivor. But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Wait, whoa. Are they missing their ring fingers?
Lead on.
Are Bastum and Hytham missing their ring fingers? Is that what she means by make the same mistake?
This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more. But not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill
1, 2, 3,
and
4.
care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As
1,
you near your
2.
target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential.
Is that cut off? Yeah, it was a tradition in the time of Altair Ibn Lahad. The removal of the ring finger was to symbolize dedication to the hidden ones. Oh, okay, all right. So that's like a Assassin's Creed thing.
Excellent.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
A decent attempt.
Take that one down from the ledge.
Okie dokie.
A perfect strike.
They've just got a dude in one of those. Like it looks like a
How about a
scarecrow, but
chalice?
it's
Leap down upon that target from above.
what target? You want me to get him? You want me to get him, brother? I'll get him.
Exactly, just like that. Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance.
On haystack. Oh, I see.
That's
Yoink.
it.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Then why offer her the blade? Surely we have more.
Hush. You wield the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
Sounds like a plan.
What do you make of my new friends?
They
I think
seem generous and
one of them's a
menacing in
little
equal
wormy.
measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning too. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you when the time is right.
For a price.
Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Me
Have you
too.
returned for good? Or do you mean to join the Shadow Brotherhood?
Leave all that aside, Eivor. Tonight we are family again. The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
I've missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf-Kissed. Keep it up.
Let's see here. Yeah, it started as
From
an
here to
accident.
Valhalla, I will always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There is so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
Cool.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
I can't wait to make war on Kjotve. I don't want to give away too much info, as it would fall into the lore of the newer released games and thus spoiler territory.
The
Oh,
North
gotcha.
may have spoken. You will betray Sigurd.
No, this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
Not here. Not today. Also, I haven't assigned any skill points, and I have tons of them. Yeah, 12 skill points. So, what do you think we should do? Improve my ranged damage, improve my stealth, or improve my melee? Oops. All right, what else do you think we should do, though? Because I totally was going to let you guys have a say in... Oh, God, no. Oh, it just keeps happening. I'm sorry. You got to be quick. Melee resistance. Stomp. That'll be important at some point or another. Stealth recon. Automatically highlight enemies when crouched and undetected. That could be useful. Backstab. Get him good. Landing a blow directly on an enemy's back will inflict increased damage. Increased defense damage, cause them to stagger. Skill tree is what's... yeah, this skill tree is enormous. The good news is that you can actually get enough skill points to fill the entire thing, and by the end of the game, I probably will. And this little thing here is nothing. It goes it goes all the way out here. Like, it gets... this is another place to start from, by the way. Like, we haven't even... And then it goes out from there. Like, it's bonkers. Bonkers big. Let's see here. Mounted archer. No, I don't need that. Raven's loot. Your raven gathers loot from targets. Killed. Well, of course. Gotta get that. Light fingered. Eivor will now pick up nearby loot with a quick flick of the wrist. Okie dokie. Got expanded by DLC twice. Oh, I didn't know that. Because I've only ever played this version, which is like the complete edition. Master Chef. Holding H will fill an adrenaline slot at the cost of 1 ration. No, thank you. Melee critical chance. We have the Raven. Gives a bonus to all Raven-aligned gear. No. Assassination damage. Sounds like a plan. Assassin carry. Hold F to carry a body after a successful assassination. Okay, that could be cool. Let's go back over here. Arrow looter. Eivor has a greater chance of looting arrows from archers. That's useful. Power stroke. Well, you know me. No, press shift to trigger a speed boost on the longship. I was away for a bit, driving Molly to my parents after the dance. Scoured chat to see if I missed anything, and saw a gifted sub. Thanks, Night Guy. Aw. Well, there you go. Loot food. Unstoppable. Survival instinct. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that one early. That's super useful. So what do we want to work towards? Stomp, stealth recon, or backstab? You guys name it, and it shall be done. Again, that's stomp. When an enemy falls to the ground, press R to stomp on their face. Stealth recon, automatically highlight enemies when crouched and undetected. Or backstab, landing a blow directly on an enemy's back will inflict increased defense damage and cause them to stagger. Stomp is very satisfying, Night Guy says. Any other takers? It's a going a once. It's a going a twice. It's a going a 3 times. It's a stompy. Shazam. Okay, cool. Excuse me, sir.
This one would not have come alone. I should find the others.
Be cool if I just ran around stabbing everybody. Is there like a... Yeah, there's that thing. Okay. Maybe up here. That looks like a... It's like a fun place. Yeah. What you doing up there? I think using the V for the Raven kind of seems like a beak shape. Oh. I hadn't thought about that.
Just the 3. We should return to...
Whistling. Stealthily taking down opponents one at a time can be the best course of action. Reveal nearby enemies using Odin's sight when in proximity or in a hidden place. Attract them using X to whistle. Okie dokie.
Not fall with our report while we can.
We can bring Kjötve news of the longships. Or we can wake him with Sigurd Styrbjörnsson's head. Which is better?
All right. When Jot returns, we weigh our next move. But I am not one for sticking around, hear me?
Quit bawling, you babe. They may be drunk, but they're not deaf.
They're also not stupid.
Sigurd must know about this.
Yes, he must. Oh dear. It looks as though there are quite a few more people back there. Are they all? Are those all enemies? Or are those just people?
What do you see, Sunan?
Not like that he needs to worry about sticking around. He won't be doing that for long. It's true. They won't be doing anything for long. That is a dummy. That's a dummy. I thought it was a whole field of enemies. I was like, shit, I don't remember there being this many enemies around.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. People get real funny about, you know, moving by them quickly.
We do not have the men to storm Kjotve's fortress. The losses would ruin us.
The losses have ruined us, Father. Until we cut off this serpent's head, it will poison us day by day, drop by drop.
The poison has already polluted our waters.
God save all. What happened?
Spies in our camp. 3 men sent by Kjotve to kill us as we slept. I returned the favor.
There, you see? This is what waiting brings. We must answer this insult.
They came from Notfall, that whaling village under Kjotve's control.
We hid him there. Burn it down before Kjotve learns his spies are dead.
He may have sent more. I can search the village while you round up the crew.
No need. I will send Hytham to search the area. You can rely on him while we are away.
We? Do you mean to join us?
Wow.
I have not been bred for Valhalla like you, but this will be far from my first battle.
I do not like this, but I will not stop you.
Which means that you condone it. Got it. I can't admit that I was wrong, but go ahead and kill some people. Uh-huh.
Do not lead my son into the same storm that follows you.
I did not just hop into this storm. There was a dude. He showed up, killed my father and mother. Remember? Remember that whole thing? It sucked. It's a bad time. Let's see here. Rude Awakening. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do Rude Awakening. We're over there. All right. Well, let's get on a boat. What are they? Seriously? Yeah. This is where we're going. Okay. So they literally want me to get on a boat. All right. Fine. Yep. Fast travel.
Och nu, raun och reef.
To the waves.
Sing loot. Imagine how overpowered the real Vikings would have been if they had fast travel. Oh man. Nobody else would have survived. Close the sail. Open the sail. Close the sail. All right, now put the sail back up. Eventually, they all just jump off of the boat. They're like, fuck this. I can't live like this anymore. It's just nonsense all day, every day.
Let the sail out.
Time to raid. Not fall.
We fight.
Gotcha. Oh, hi there. Oh, I hit the button. Ah! Well, I hurt myself with that one. Bad planning. I promise I did not mean to swing the axe into the explosive barrel. That was not part of the plan. Order up. Oh, really?
We beat the Raven this day.
Raven not available. Sorry about that. Okay. See if we can do this a little bit better this time. Oh, he's got an arm off. Gotcha. Oh man, people are just blowing up left and right. Excuse me, sir. I don't want to hurt my own men with those explosives. Guys, you gotta be more careful around those things. Really. Really you do. Alright, I'm getting halfway decent at those parry attacks, so that's good. The sheer disrespect of slamming an axe into someone's face and then stomping it further. Beautifully brutal. Agreed. I see arrows flying from up here. Who's shooting? Oh, it's you. What I'm saying is they make some odd noises. It's the point that I'm trying to drive home. Throwing torches at buildings that are already on fire? Absolutely. Kjotve's men are shit, dude. Why is my stepdad afraid of these guys? This place is so full of fire. Like, bang, bang. Like, how much fire? There's only there seems to be sheer numbers. Yeah, I would say so. That and all of the fire. Because he's got loads upon loads of flammable barrels. Like an amount that I would describe as ridiculous. Who else wants some? Contrast between the fire and the snow is interesting. Fire and ice, from which were born Ymir, first of all beings.
Ships are coming!
Oh no, not ships. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go get ready to wreck their shop. Oh, are those our ships?
Hail, Ravenclan! You reap a bloody harvest.
Hey, thanks,
Who
Guthorm.
are you, Gestur? Name yourself.
I know his face. He met with your father not long ago.
I did, indeed. I am Guthorm, uncle to King Harold of the North. I speak for my nephew when there is need.
This is not King Harold's land. Why does he send warriors so far south?
You may ask him yourself, my lord.
Thank you, uncle. And you are Sigurd of the Raven clan.
Damn,
Is
he's
that right?
pretty.
Son of the wise King Styrbjörn.
I am. And you are standing on his land, King Harold. Land we have reclaimed with blood and steel.
That I see, and I honor it. For I have not come to war against you, but for you, at the request of your father.
The Canny Wolf. Was this the plan he spoke of?
I offer my support. With my warriors, your Raven clan can take Kjotve's fortress and settle this rivalry for good.
This is good news, Eivor. The Wandering King will tip our fortunes.
Why risk your men to help us, King? Have you a stake in this fight?
This war between Kjotve's clan and your own has long simmered on my southern border. I wish to see it put to rest. There will be no peace while Kjotve lives. But there's much agreement between your father and me.
This blood feud runs deep, King Harold. We welcome your help, but I must lead the charge.
I see. Is this a question of honor?
It is. Many winters ago, Kjotve broke an oath to our fathers. He betrayed a friendly peace and slaughtered many.
I understand. Sigurd Jarl will lead the assault against Kjotve and his clan. Give him full command of my ships and my warriors. When your victory is in hand, Sigurd, find me at Alrekstadir, and we will celebrate together.
Our men will gather at Florley, near the mouth of the fjord northeast of here. Will you join us?
Hold a moment.
Absolutely.
You captain our longship, Eivor. Meet us there, and we will claim Kjotve's head for the gods.
Brother, I have waited too many years for this day. When Kjotve stands before us, give me the final blow.
You will have it, Eivor. You deserve it.
Oh, I'll wreck his shop.
Eivor, give us a hand. Harald is generous with his troops. More than I would be.
I cannot fathom his game. He's either a young fool or deceptively wise.
Oh, he
Whatever
knows
his
what's
reason,
up.
I have a good feeling this war is near its end.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. The man's got a plan. Unifying all of Norway under one banner. Making everybody reliant on his army. Sound like anybody you know? Worked for the United States for about 100 years. Give or take. A cruel destiny. Oh, is that my boat? It's my boat. Hey guys, that's my boat. Yeah, Harold is quite clever. Was that? Where are we? Why are we here? Didn't we just attack a village over here? Or am I mad? Because I've already taken Florley. But I wanna go over here and raid these guys. So that's where I'm headed for. Like Notfall? I thought that was where I just was.
More sails!
I'm pretty sure that's where I just was. I don't want to advance this thing just yet. There's a few little moments of jank in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can kind of tell that it was awkwardly pieced together in some cases. Also, didn't I went to skills? I'm pretty sure that I went to this guy over here, and there was a river. Press shift to trigger a speed boost on the longship at the cost of stamina. Yeah, I've got that, but pressing shift isn't doing it, so that's weird. Maybe I don't have stamina yet. Maybe I need stamina. I don't know. when you get to the point where you're so invested in your stupid joke that you are actually trying to raise the sail, but you've already hit raise the sail and now you're lowering it by accident. I did not mean to do that anywhere near that many times. I was like, okay, here's a little gag, and then just, oh no, I'm out of control. I've lost all control. I love it. So I'm going to take down, I guess I've already taken down, but I'm going to take down this fortress again and nab all of the bits of gold that are in it, because there is a bunch. We'll take out all of the other settlements that have the bits of gold in them. Then we'll go take down Kyoto. All the free gold? Exactly. I mean, let's be real. It's my gold anyway. They're just holding on to it for me. So let's see here. Gold number 1, 2, 3. It's good that it all moves in a straight line like that for me. See, this one's real close. Why, I'd reckon it's in this building here. Why does Nightfall have so much, like, flaming liquid? Good stuff. Gotta get what's rightfully now belongs to you. Yes, it rightfully belongs to me. It's my gold, and I need it now. That is a reference to a commercial from here in America, the J.G. Wentworth commercial, which I don't know if you've seen them, but if you haven't seen the commercials for J.G. Wentworth, why don't you go ahead and look those up? Be a little something for you to fall asleep to. Hi guys, seriously, thank you for all those subs, dude. That was really nice of you. It's like a great way to get off to like a good start with this whole streaming again thing. We had insane ads, but particularly like in the 90s and early 2000s, the ads went kind of berserk. My personal taste is for the classics of the 1980s. I really love those ads. I also really love the ads from the 1970s because there's like a sweet, innocent honesty about them. Like, people are just like, hey, we make a good product and we'd really like it if you buy it. And I'm like, okay, it's fair. You make a good thing. And like, we just don't do ads like that anymore. There's always some like subliminal message or some crap, you know? So I love the fact that they're just like, you know, please buy our thing that we make. We'd really appreciate your business. Okay, some kind of book? A book of knowledge. Throwing Axe Fury. Let me see this. No, let me see. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Abilities. Okay, Throwing Axe Fury. I already had this one, which is Mark of Death. Hold to mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. Neat. Throwing Axe Fury. Shh. Hurl throwing axes at all enemies in range. Fantastic. I'm putting it in 1. And I'm putting this in 3. Why? I don't know, man. What do you want? Just call that 1? I'll call it 1. It'll be great. British adverts are either one extreme or the other. The literal gamble between, oh, this product is cool, and, oh, I'm now mentally scarred. Fantastic. That's what you look for in your advertisements. You want people to be, I think the word is troubled. You want people to be troubled by what they just saw, so it'll stick with them, you know? Marketing research has determined that people pay more attention to things that scare the shit out of them. Sell. Alright, let's go to Grittersand? Grittersand. Okay. Go there. Sweet Jesus, did you see that chop? That was weird. You've seen the road safety adverts here? I think I might have seen a couple where it's like fear tactics to try to get you not to drive poorly. It's like you're gonna, like a child gets beheaded or something, like really unsettling like that. Horse from behind. Horse from behind. Here he comes. It's a horse from behind. Follow the road. Now go. Go! Come no closer, huh? Am I? The blood price. What's that? 50 blood? Nice try. You're about to get stomped. And as for you, gotcha. And twofer. No one here is splitting me, thank you. Oh, man. Oh, I was going to stomp your friend there. Real good. Give him a proper stomping. R, 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 R. I'm eating apples. Ah! Some of the sounds. Marvelous. I don't need your ladders. Alright, I'll use this one. Wait, are you... Oh, you're gone? I thought there was somebody up here. Yeah, who's shooting at me from over there? Really? Go down here. Come over here. I'm gonna break this stuff. I'm gonna shoot this floor. There we go. Nice. Another book of knowledge. I like that it's called a book of knowledge. It's not one of those throwaway romance novels. This is a book of knowledge. What do we got here? It says crunchy. Thorn of slumber. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and assign that to 3. The thorn of slumber. I sometimes you just got to put them to sleep, you know?
Hey, hold on.
What's with all the little secrets? Is there any more money here? Yeah, there's more. There's at least one more money. I'm looking for at least one more money, please. Ammo's full. Now, if I remember correctly, it's something to do with... Isn't this where it just came from? Yeah, okay. If I remember correctly, it's something to do with a wall you have to break down here to get to that remaining money. Because I have played through this entire thing before, and there is the wall. Now I need an explosive barrel. There's got to be at least one explodey barrel somewhere in this village. What's that? Tower defense. Keep cellar door locked. Too much traffic from tunnels. Okie dokie. Where's a fellow supposed to find an explosive barrel around here? These are ordinary barrels. A white mask. Oh, food. Rations are full, ammo's full. Now I know that there's explosives around here someplace. Maybe they're down here. Let me know if you spot any explosives. There's the thing we need to explode. What's this? Words on a muddy sheet. These tunnels twist thought, sap wisdom. We do not own this land. We scurry like rats below it. The lack of exploding barrels here is disturbing. Kyoto would be sad. I know, seriously. Those folks from Notfall would be like, yo, look at these clowns over here. It's not an explosive barrel in sight. How's somebody supposed to shoot the explosive barrel and kill all of them? How are their plans supposed to backfire if their village isn't full of explosive barrels? Ah, there they are. Okay. I'll just take this. We'll head down here. That's not it. It's over this way. Now that I got the barrel, I can't find the place. It's over here someplace. Nope. No. Well, that's my horse. Oh, this is absurd. Shortcut it on the map. There we go. Now move towards it. Over this way. Towards that. There you are. Okay. Set it down. Walk away from it. And blow it. Cool. Now it's going to burn for a little bit, so we don't want to run right in there. But thankfully, the ground is mostly frozen and the plants are pretty frozen too. Yay! All that for 16 leather and 12 iron ore. Are you glad we did it? I'm not, but what are you going to do? 3 more bits of loot. I understand. I will have no less than all of the monies. Horse from behind. Go, horse, go! Stay on the roads. Travel only at night. If you're seen and you can run, run. If you're cornered and you can't run, kill them. Those were instructions for Tom Cullen. Actually, I think it was if you're seen by one person, kill them. If you're seen by 2 people, run. Something like that. I'll keep my distance. Ranged attacks. How's that? Skull Crusher. It's a fun name you've got there. I'm something of a skull crusher myself. Did you just throw your shield at me? I'm going to show you how that doesn't pay off at all. There's some of that skull crushing I was talking about. See, it gets a little boring if you just do the same one over and over again. What else is here? This is another Kyoto camp. Sadly, I gotta head off to bed now. I got an early start tomorrow, but it's been a pleasure watching you stomp on people and collect all the monies. Always good to see you, dude. Thanks again for the subs that you gifted, and thanks for showing up. Take care of yourself, buddy. is my favorite. Oh, so good. Calling me out? Who is that? Bam! Woebringer. I better bring your fat ass over here. Whoa there. Get it? Because he was a woe bringer. So I said whoa there. With a dry cool wit like that, I could be in action here. Who else? Get down from there. Thank you. You just, it was like, oh, my shield is damaged, so I guess I'll completely abandon it. Okay, I think I have mostly cleared out this little encampment. Now let's move on to the looting, of which there must be a great deal. Nice. Six dagger. Okay. That's a mighty fine weapon. Wow, that was a neat little spin there that happened. Do you wanna face the other way, bud? Oh, it's a good thing for me you are blind as a bat. That was hilarious. Anybody else see me? Yeah, you saw me. Oh, there's quite a few of you over here, aren't there? Okay. Oh my God, what happened to your face? Everybody's getting a curb stomp tonight, you hear me? Every single one of you. Come on. Not perfectly timed. But it did work. I actually, my first playthrough of this game, I never parried anything, ever. And as it turns out, it's not anywhere near as difficult a time as I thought it was. Like, after missing a couple of them the first time around, I absolutely gave up on it. And now I feel a little silly for that. Okay, some free arrows. A treasure chest. Marvelous. What else we got? No, there is not. I did not really. Really? Okay, well, there's just one left. You know, it's a fun way to greet a horse. Hey. And then you just hear my wife, like, leave. She just walks out the front door. You didn't hear any of that, huh, bud? Alright. Oh, really? You dodged it. Okay. And now you're dead. Okay, whatever. There's definite... Oh, you have the loot. I see. Can I go down that? Yeah? There we go. Oh, so that must have been... I was going to say, like, that I collected all of the wealth, but I must have grabbed something off of another person here, because I thought there were 3. But, let's see here. There's one more treasure here. I gotta go get that. This part's a little sad, because this is the village where I was from. And this is where Kyothve killed my parents. And I don't understand what's happened here. Is there a basement that I need to go into? I've got to be missing something. First time chat. Laliern. Hey, wife aggro saying I need to go do chores and otherwise be a responsible adult. It was fun learning some of those history facts you brought up near the beginning. Oh, well, I didn't even know you were here because you weren't talking, but thanks very much for showing up. It's nice to have you join the stream. I noticed you followed before the stream even started, so not sure who I'm talking to, but thank you very much for coming. Lurking at... I see you. I see you. I know who I'm dealing with. All right. Appreciate you. Come back anytime. Do a little sneaking around here.
Father and mother left this world. I would have died with them in dishonor, if not for Sigurd.
See ya. One of these buildings has got to have a hole in the ground that leads to like some sort of underground thing, because that treasure is underground. this is the hall, the Mjod Hall where I started. This is like the round room in the Mjod Hall where I started. There's gotta be a way in. That must be the path to the underground. There it is.
I loved climbing up here. Made me feel as high as a raven. Mother used to sing me to sleep by this hearth. Her voice made me feel safe. I have not felt safe since then. Not really.
Oh, I don't imagine you'd be able to.
I spilled ink on this throne. The stain is still there, in the furs after all these years. Father was furious. This room, my old bed, it felt much larger when I was young. A lifetime ago, it seems.
It's still a pretty big bed. Oh, what's this?
I still remember the smell of the feast, the anticipation of a dinner I never got to eat.
And that was the worst part. No, honestly, that would have absolutely sucked. Not missing the meal, but, you know, having your parents get killed. All right, I gotta get up and out of here. Up and at them. Up and at them. No, not up and at them. Up and at them. Up and at them. Have I gone insane? Was there not? There was a way out. I should never have come to this place. And that's where Eivor died, ladies and gentlemen, was inside that longhouse. Ah, here it is. Okay, now how do I get up there? There we go. Okay. Wow, that was more involved than I thought. Just getting out of a building. They should really let you, like, you know, open the front door. Oh, that hurt. Look for a well. There's got to be a well. A town well. Hi, it's Sarah. Oh, hey, how's it going? It's raining narwhals. Hallelujah, it's raining narwhals. Oh, Lord. Don't mind me. I'm looking for a way to get to this here treasure. Treasure appears to be underground. Now, I don't currently have a path underground, so I'm looking for a way that leads up. Well, here it is. That's the path underground.
When father first showed me this passage, I was so excited. I won every game of hide and fetch after that.
Hide and fetch? That's not a game. You just made that up. So let's see here. Ooh, there's lots of treasure here.
Gems. Precious things. How did Kjotve's dogs miss this?
For real, dude. There's a lot of fans of Arsenio Hall back in the Viking Age. Not many people know that. They used to pump their fists in the air. Bark like dogs. Those were the days. Okay. The time has come for Kjotve to pay for all of his cruelty. The time has come for us to launch our assault. Can I? Oh. Apparently, I could have started the quest from there and just didn't. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Nothing's wrong. Can you tell that this chair's hurting my butt? I'm not used to sitting on this chair at all. And it's supposed to be like a super ergonomic chair, and instead it is absolutely breaking my rear end. Just laying waste to my poor bottom.
Let's go.
Okay, we gotta turn around, guys.
That's the sail out.
And then we go up this way. Yes, we do. Up this way to Florley. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's honestly, I trimmed it back because it was looking kind of ratty. There's like a lot of like loose wiggly gigglies, you know, so I trimmed it back. The Norse were known for their shaped beards. No, stop playing songs. Einar Selvig, you're going to get me in trouble. Alright, the last stream that I streamed, they muted part of it. So when you watch the VOD, the video on demand, it's muted because of an Einar Selvig song. And I'm like, it's in the game. Why have you done this? You can't copyright claim it in the game. No, they can. They can and will. This is where I leave you, gents.
Turn to ice if I stay here.
Florley. So I don't know how long you've been in watching the stream. I don't know if you heard any of my earlier nonsense where I explained Norse mythology and history and stuff. But I'm kind of an enthusiast. It's kind of my thing. So this game seemed like I haven't streamed in like a long time. The last one I did was a year ago, and before that it was 2. So I haven't streamed in a really long time, and I'm just getting back into it, and I'm going to try to do it more regularly, like probably twice a week. So I figured if I was going to start back up, I should start back up with something fitting. And so we're doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Eivor, you missed the opening act. Kjotve's forward camp melted like a spring thaw at our approach.
Well, that's
Is
fantastic.
It from here we launch our attack?
Take your time.
We do indeed, and we are ready to fight. King Harold's forces are well in place. Only give the word.
Word.
I will, but before we strike, I have a request.
Name it.
That Eivor may give challenge to Kjotve at the gate of his fortress. A battle to the death in single combat.
Is this what you want?
Yes.
Kjotve robbed my father of all honor and dignity. I will win it back.
When honor is at stake, let none interfere. And if Kjotve should die before the battle begins, all the better for our chances.
Today my blade must do the work of Skull's sharp scissors and cut short the cord of Kjotve's fate.
Well said, my sharp-tongued warrior scout. May we all live to hear that saga sung.
Kjotve's a pile of crap, and I can't wait to see him dead.
Eivor, a word.
Basim, Hytham. This feud is not yours, yet you fight it all the same. I find that strange.
You find it strange because you are wrong.
That's really cool. I read the message. I recently found out through 23andMe that I have Viking blood in my DNA. They found 3 individuals that I share DNA with that were in Viking graves in Norway. That's really, really cool. I don't have, to the best of my knowledge, I don't have any like ancestral connections. Actually, most of my blood is Scottish, Irish, English, and German. But I have some family members, like an aunt and I think a cousin, who have done like the 23andMe thing, and they've found Scandinavian in there. And it doesn't surprise me because they so extensively traded and raided the British Isles, particularly the Scottish coast and Ireland. Took it well. I mean, all of it really. England that was settled by the Normans, so there's a huge amount of cross influence there. And I don't know if you noticed. Well, it's kind of hard in this light, but my hair and my beard are not the same color, and that's called heterochromia follicularum, and it is a holdover from Viking pillage. So I have reason to suspect, though I've never done the test myself.
Our clan, the Hidden Ones, have been fighting with Kjotve's order for centuries.
You came from Miklagard to kill Kjotve yourself.
We did. Or rather, we came so that Hytham could kill him. My apprentice has been studying this target for many months.
Is Kjotve's reputation so great outside Norway?
Not his reputation alone, but the order to which he belongs. Something of a rival clan to our own.
Hytham, I mean no disrespect to you or the Hidden Ones, but Kjotve is mine. My family's honor is at stake.
I understand. All that matters is that Kjotve dies this day.
On that, we are agreed.
Yeah, like I said, there was so much inter-exchange between the cultures, whether through trade or through force, that if you've got one, you've probably got the other. It's like saying I'm pure English. No, you're not. You've got Scottish, you've got Irish, you've got Welsh. They all intermingled with each other. Kjotve! Kjotve! We all cheer for a murdering asshole!
Sigurd Horse! Slink around my walls like a thief in the night. Face me here now.
The fight is mine, Kjotve. Sigurd is only here to watch me feed your innards to my raven.
Look at this! Once again, Abel Woodkiss appears to take a swipe at me.
This is my father's shame. Today I take back the honor he lost. I call a home gang! Here! Against the Oathbreaker!
I will make you beg as your father begged, Wolfkiss. Squeal as your mother squealed.
I love that you have a raven resting on your shoulder.
I will take yours.
Oops.
You are weak.
Wrong button there.
Father was weak. You dance better than you fight.
Ow, I am gonna get my butt kicked here. I'm gonna have to move quicker than that. Yeah, you better go get your axes. You might have thought this one through a little bit better, you dork.
My blade will
Hang on a second, though.
drink your blood.
I'm gonna go ahead and up my skills as long as I've got the points for it. Let's up. I want melee damage. Neat. And what's this? Melee. There we go. So I am absolute trash at this kind of game where you have to study the rhythm of combat and pay attention to like their visual cues and stuff. I have the reaction time of a sloth. So sorry if you're messaging over there. I am hyper focused in an attempt to try to... Ow. Really? Okay. Item, you should not have attempted to take my kill. That was not yours. I finally got home, had some technical issues with the chat while I was on the bus. Just wanted to say goodnight and thanks for the stream. Thanks, Lynn. Always good to have you. I hope you enjoyed us chatting a little bit about your country's history, and just enjoyed the game in general. It's a good game.
Shameful trick, wolf-kissed. You are your father's child.
You would know all about shameful tricks, wouldn't you, Kyotve? I told my father you would leave his village alone if he died. He'd let you take his head. And then you killed my mother and destroyed my village anyway. What do you got there? Did you just try to hit me with a guy? Ow. You can technically parry the yellow attacks. You have to dodge the red ones. But I'm bad at parrying, so I'm choosing to just dodge everything. Nice. I wonder if I'm going to get copyright claimed for the... Oh yeah, how do you like that? You like that, Kyotve? You like that? I beat you first time around, you prick. Usually you have to knock me down for this scene to happen. Motherfucker tried to hit me with another motherfucker. Odin?
Odin. What do you want of me?
You won your prize, wolf-kissed. The glory of my death. All for this? The coward father sent the sacrifice. Heed the price of our war, kissed. The harvest of 3 dead generations are the names of them. It all means nothing.
No. My clan will not be forgotten!
I fought as I did, as hard as I did, to survive, for I know what awaits us in the end. Holy darkness.
Clan! Your lives are forfeit! Come forward if you must! Into the crucible of your doom!
Oh, I forgot about Gorm.
Your father is dead, Gorm! His debt's repaid! Open the gates and you will be spared!
Wallow in shit, wolf-kissed! Archers, take aim!
Ravens, shoot!
Alright, Gorm. Then your life is forfeit too.
Archers, fire!
Can't get in there, but I can get around it. How do I get around it? Oh. Thanks for the ladder. I don't know how I just phased through you like that. That was weird. I'm not fighting any of you. I got better things to do. And welcome to the party, everybody. Who else do I have to cut down here? Again, not even bothering. Whoa! Did you hear him? Fantastic. Not even bothering with you losers. Oh. Alright, maybe I will bother with you losers. Oh, it's one of you spear guys. I hate you spear guys. How the hell do I open that damn door? I've completely forgotten. They're still pointing me back that way, so I guess I should go back that way. Well, I thought I opened this damn door. What are we doing, guys? Oh, I see. You need me to open it for you. Okay. He sure is. Okay, now, there are some treasures in here to be nabbed. And once we're done with this fortress, that's kind of it for the Norway chapter of the game. So I want to make sure I grab what I can while I can. Now, you can't get into that door. But you can break that thing and climb in here. No, don't do all of that. Okay, there. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh boy. Controls are a little awkward. My men are having a great time out there without me. They don't really need me. And I already killed Kyoto, so. Can I? Please let me out of this building. Thank you. Okay. Let's go over here and grab what else? Really? There's something outside the walls? You can't be serious. Ah. Is it in this cave? Yeah, it is. What do you got in here? You got a little loot chest? A little something? A little something stashed away for a rainy day? Some funds you were hoping to hold on to in case things went south? Maybe you should have kept those inside instead of, you know, out of your perimeter walls, you silly boys. Yep. Yep. I'm just gonna swing there, apparently. There was no way to, like, move. You just had to let go. That's hilarious. Again, checking the map. Okay. We're headed towards the next available treasure. Okay, that's... I mean, that was effective. I'll give you that. A sling? Really? Really? How dare you? No. 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 Okay, there we go. Okay, come on in, everybody. You prick. Yep. And there you go. Here, have some of that. Okay, there's the big boy. That guy's real mad. Okay, when they do the red thing, you gotta look out. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I like your hammer. Too bad about your brain. It's in this house. Of course he did. It's because he's a wiener. We all knew he was going to hide. Where's the damn treasure? There it is. Got it. I find it a little bit unbelievable that Kjotve and his men actually have a church built into their sanctum. Like, they don't really seem like the type who are too keen on the Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Seem like they're kind of in direct defiance of everything that he stands for. What's this? Letter from Guthorm the Wise. Kjotve Jarl, I am Guthorm. You know who I am. Some call me the Hunter. I speak with the full authority of my nephew, King Harald. He has an interest in a strong and united Norway and would speak with you on this. I invite you to my own great hall, or I can come to you if that is not more to your liking. Oh. So here's the thing. Guthorm's here with me. So apparently Gorm should have agreed to that alliance because now we're tearing apart his home. So don't cut down my man, it pisses me off. Alright, where's the last tree? Sure. Ah, it's back there. Alright, well then, time to go get it. But it does also show that Kong Harald there is a tad duplicitous, shall we say. He was an expert politician, and his goal was a unified Norway under one banner. He's an actual historical figure. This is not just somebody from a video game. Harald Hårfagre was technically, if not the first person to successfully unite all of Norway under one banner, then he was at least... Oh, I can't get to this one because I'm... Alright. I guess that's another treat for when we come back to Norway. But yeah, he united a lot of Norway under one banner. And then the job was finished later by Olav Helgi, I believe.
Blind pursuit of vengeance has made you predictable.
You are a shadow of your father, Gorm. Weak and witless.
And you will leave this place as ashes on the wind.
You think that? But here's the thing. The fire doesn't spread nearly fast enough to catch me.
The coward Gorm flees. His father dies twice today.
Good. Leaving all of his men to be routed by mine. So that'll do. That'll do.
Eivor, we have the day. Let the coward go. Eivor, the breath of battle rises from my brow. The scouts will sing of this night.
We have won the day, but Gorm escaped. He fled north to King Harald's domain.
Let that bruised piglet run where he may. His father is dead. His clan is no more. We are the masters of Ryavillke.
A toothless cub may grow to be a dangerous wolf.
Eivor, stop. And listen. You have reclaimed your honor. Enjoy the night's victory. Tomorrow, we will celebrate.
You're right, brother. You are always right.
Guthormur, relay news of our victory to your nephew, the king.
I have done so already, Sigurd. He'll be more than pleased, and will ensure you pride of place at his Althing at Ulrichstad.
Tell him we will come, battle first and singing songs of glory.
Keep company with kings and you will soon have a crown of your own.
If the fates have spun it so, linger here and loot what you can. I will bring news of our victory to father before he leaves for Harald's Althing.
Are you familiar with the Althing?
I know, Suna. Another time.
That's my raven, Sunan. Wow, daylight came fast. Okay, so I've got everything except for this, which I can't get to because it's outside of the map bounds for right now, which is kind of a bummer. Because I really did want to try to get all of the things. But it seems like... Wait. But it seems like that's outside of bounds for now, at least. Wait, why am I stuck in walk mode? Let me out of walk mode. I don't want to be in walk mode. I don't want to be in walk mode. Take me out of walk mode. What was the button? What was it? What did I do? Was it V? No, it wasn't V.
Guide me.
Oh, God. I can't remember what I set to this frickin' thing. Controls. There we go. Customize controls. Walk. It was comma. What? Yeah, I would never have accidentally hit comma. Let me run, please. Good Lord. Alright, so where are we going? Where are we going? We want to go to... the Althing? Yeah, I guess we're going to the Althing. Okay. To the Althing! Okay, well then. Run, horsey, run! The soundtrack to this game is absolutely phenomenal. Unfortunately, some of the tracks are copyright claim, so that makes it a little bit hard to enjoy the whole thing for me. I'm hoping that this whole stream doesn't just get muted, but what are you gonna do? I guess if I get hit with another mute here, I may have to reconsider playing through the game, because that's not ideal. Foxums. They say. Emphatically so. Stupid. Hey, little kids. What's up, kids? Yo, kids, can we talk?
What is all this? Who bangs the drums of war?
Look at you! A battle-hardened Vikinger! Just what we need.
Oh, and what do you need this battle-hardened warrior for?
One day, we will be the greatest warriors beneath our banner. Skulls will write songs of the wolf pack, but we must first practice our raiding.
Going on a raid. Then we shall raid. 3 wolves, and I will be the 4th to your lead.
Wolf pack! Onwards!
Wolf
Call to raid. Join my crew. We will raid and plunder Port Chester by the coast.
Like 4 limbs of one clawing body. Each limb built to kill. Destroy.
Where are we going, kids? Oh, you're going down there? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go help these kids destroy something.
They arrived at the village. Torches, axes, and blades at the ready. Ready for the slaughter. To war! His bones shatter on impact!
This kid's over here telling stories of my great deeds.
Insides are all outsides now.
Kid, you're a great narrator, you know that? Oh, sorry. Almost got you with my axe there. Is there another one left? Ah, there's one.
Bam! An arrow flies right into the body of an enemy.
What else we got, buddy?
A successful raid.
Yes! With your help, we slaughtered the Raven clan for good.
The Raven clan, you say?
Yes, just like Chotve Jarl's stories. One day I'll be just like him.
Oh, dear.
Kjotve's young raiders. I'll see you wolves on another battlefield one day.
The dark truth of being a warrior. Your life is war. And one day, you will lose. Another thing of gold there. I'm going to take my marker off of that because I can't actually get it. So what are we doing? Ah, here we go. Oops. Didn't mean to unselect that. Let's go ahead and select it again. Hey, stop playing that song. You'll get me copyright claimed. Oh, where's the... Where? Oh, oh. Where do you want me to go? Sorry, I just...
Your clan is a foul stench. But we are strong, Ergi. Yes, strong with stink. Step closer, Sealface, and say that again. I said your stench is strong. That's your only strength. Your stench. I will feed your teeth, wrapped in your tongue, Backraut.
Classy guys. Oh, they wanted me to go in there. Okay. Here's where we go.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Yeah.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it.
You ready for some Viking politics?
Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
You mean
Take
that?
it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another apprentice. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
A gift of knowledge from a man I hardly know. Is this your way of asking me to join your brotherhood?
Not at all. So long as men and women fight to secure honor and freedom, their allegiance hardly matters to me.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
I think this is ill-advised, Eivor.
A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety. A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise.
Okay.
And in case I wasn't clear, you will need to put up your hood for the trick to work.
That's fair. The game didn't tell me what button it was. I didn't know, okay?
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
Okay, we're gonna set ourselves to walking.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat.
I have some roasted lamb on the spit. Are you coming?
Eivor!
You Arker shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that? You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
No, but I could cripple you.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The Alding will have started. I should find Sigurd.
That was a stupid thing to do. I really don't think that that I should have snuck off to try to kill Gorm. With Kong Harald's truce in place and the law of the Alding ruling, then I could have just dishonored my entire clan with that. It would not have gone over well. Oh, let me just climb this thing here and I could take the road, but road's for suckers. This is how you get to a place. Especially such a high up place, you know? Can I nab that and that? We'll see. Is it wise to try to steal gold from a king during an alting? Probably not, but, you know. I'm kind of a cool chick. I don't know what to say. Here we go.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Poisoned him?
You lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
I would like to kill him.
I would send him to hell, as I did his father.
Understandable. But a quick death is too good for a Draugr like him. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
Skulking, lying weasel.
King Harold.
No, I love
may
weasels.
I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
I think if I were Sigurd, I would be really, really pissed off that my dad didn't talk to me about that. Basically,
That
it's
was
like,
an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I am bound to Sigurd.
My fate is tied to my brothers. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
This is how Norway was formed and Iceland was formed. There were kings who refused to give up their kingdoms, their titles. And Harald had so many soldiers and so much power and so many kings willing to bend the knee to him that he was insurmountable. And so he was just like, listen, if you're going to be here, you work under me. And if you don't like that, you need to go or I will kill you. And that's legitimately like how Norway was unified. So it was just like my way or the highway.
You
And
there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
what are you talking about? I live here. I live here. What are you doing?
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Thornburg, warrior.
Yeah, I guess it's yours now. Like how I can stealth attack them. Not going to attack them. That would be stupid. Yeah, and so Iceland was a nation of kings. A nation of deposed kings. So they went off to Iceland to continue their own rulership. And they formed a sort of council of kings. And it was a democratic association because each one of them was a king. And so each one of them had equal power. And
How are you doing, Hytham? You survived a serious blow.
I am mending. I will never be the warrior Basim wishes me to be, but I can serve my brotherhood in many other ways.
With Kjotve dead, you return to the south.
We are going west, in fact. Basim is a tireless crusader.
Get some rest before you set out then. Injured men do not fare well on the open ocean.
Of course. Thank you.
The Althing that we just went to, that was Northern Europe's first actual democracy. A lot of people credit, Greece as the birthplace of democracy, but it wasn't an idea that just popped up in one place. It was an idea that popped up in several at the same time or at slightly different times. And the end result was that that you had several different societies who were operating in a sort of democratic fashion, completely independently of one another.
It's Eivor. Open the door.
Come in, but keep your voice down. We will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back! The wars will never end!
Or they will push us into the Christian ways.
Quiet all! 2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, We do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harold's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing, in a land we do not know, among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
All right, brother.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
So the voice actor who plays Eivor, my character, is Danish. And you can hear that in the way that she pronounces ours.
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
It's interesting. At the beginning of this game, you can choose to play as a man or a woman. And they have 2 radically different voice actors, obviously. And I think she sounds so cool. I was like, I can't not play. I've played all the way through the game as female Eivor before. And I was just like, I'm not playing through as dude Eivor this time. I don't care. Like, she's too cool for that. What am I looking at over here? What did I just hear? Did you hear that? That is a noise from Castlevania Symphony of Night. What do my autistic ears pick up? A sound I've heard before.
Soldiers watch me. I find it flattering.
You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital?
Would he?
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to raise by yourself.
17 alnir silki, það segi ég. Mun alla.
It's a rough call. All right, you lunatic, let's do this.
We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Everybody settle down.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
That is
If the dead could
a
speak,
load of crap.
what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a fair gelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
But I didn't kill anybody.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harald's many kingdoms.
No. I'll not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Eivor speaks for both of us, father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
I mean, you basically are like... I get where Sigurd's coming from, like, he would be king someday, and his father just was like, I'm giving up my kingdom. So I would be pretty bummed about that. And I'd be pretty angry at my dad, but also, you're not king yet. You're subject to the king. And if the king makes that decision, and you live in a society based on, you know, royal law...
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Ragi, sing a song to lift our hoop.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor. And on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Ravenclan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England! Glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
It's amazing. I've put, like, at this point, 6 hours into the game, I think. And it's like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, that's just the beginning. You put 6 hours in, and then you get the opening title screen, and it's just like, wait, what? You have absolutely no idea how big this game is. It's enormous. And then all of a sudden, we get this. Because it is, after all, an Assassin's Creed game. You should be more careful with your pills. You're supposed to try to get the water in your mouth.
researcher at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Sirka went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
I try not to talk too much during the cinematics. But there's a lot of them in this game.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
And more importantly, what are you doing in a grave in North America? And that, kids, is where I am going to call it for the evening, because that's, well, quite enough, frankly. I hope that you have enjoyed the show. We'll pick up with the story next time. I wanted to get us to at least the next part of the game, like to the end of that chapter, so to speak, and we'll move on. We'll pick up. We'll see how things go next time. I play. But for anybody who's still out there watching, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. It's been a really nice experience coming back to streaming and having so many different people stop in, from Nagai to Litherviews and Loris, and I mean, Hank Not showed up. We've had Gone Mad Tryon in here. All the names that were watching me when I stopped streaming like 3 years ago. They just all came right back, and it's so nice to know that I haven't like lost that community. It's a little community, but it's ours, and we have fun together. They're good people. They're people I trust, and now we're bringing in some new folks, like Raining Narwhals came to visit, and we also got a visit from let's see here, who was the other user who popped in? Laliern. So we've had visits from a whole bunch of different people, and I'm just hoping that number keeps growing, because I really would like to make this into a thing that I can do like as a more common part of my life. It's not that I don't like my current job. I'm perfectly happy in my current job, but I guess in my heart of hearts I've always wanted to be an entertainer, and if I could make a living at doing this, that would be really cool. So I'm hoping that I can get some more viewers and some more support, and we'll just see where this thing goes, But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it. It's supposed to be a 2-hour stream, and it kind of turned into a 3-hour, so oopsie poopsie. But we'll see you next time. Thanks again.